What's good, everybody, and welcome if it's your first time viewing. Welcome back if you're returning. Happy New Year. I'm the Nappy Dreamer,
And I'm Kia Blaine,
and we are
the
the
Melanin
Melanin
Mindset.
Mindset. Happy New Year, y'all. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bells and make sure you are among the first to know each and every time the Melanin Mindset goes live. Find us out there on Facebook, The Melanin Mindset, TikTok, The Melanin Mindset, and Twitter and Instagram, Melanin Mindset _. Y'all, come on. If you haven't already hit share, do that right now. Go ahead. We're going to give you a second.
Mm-hmm.
You got a second. Go ahead and share. All right, so I'm gonna trust that y'all done did your part. And what's good to all of those people following in the comment section here? We got a happy new year. Let's go. Woo! We gotta hit that like button, comment, and subscribe ASAP. I agree. And then wow, good job. Well, thank you. I think we got it. I think we actually got it that time. But I definitely am using the one from was that Kwanzaa episode we did where we got that one perfect. So that's what I'm gonna be dropping.
No, it wasn't. I think it was our end of the when we were together, right?
Yeah, we were together.
Yeah, that was the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna use that. Because it was perfect. Happy New Year, Happy New Year. All right, so friend,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to kick us off?
Yeah, so like this is a weird episode for me, guys, because we're reflecting on the previous year's everything. And so 2022 was an interesting year, I'm pretty sure, for us all. But yeah.
Friend, last year for the New Year's situation, that was one of our earlier episodes, and we were kind of like telling y'all to throw them resolutions out the window, right? But you want to make plans because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? And so we did want to make some plans, and you might want to have an idea because you need to know kind of what you're going to do. So tonight we're going to kind of, I guess, be a little bit more vulnerable because I'm going to just be for real. For me personally, I didn't do half the stuff I set out to do. And that's just me. That's just me being honest. But yeah, friend, you said this is going to be an awkward episode.
Yeah, I didn't do anything I set out to do. Like all of them goals and all that crap I wrote in the beginning of the year, like nothing. Like, no. I can't even say that I was close to those things. Like, it was like I did the opposite. It's like I did my goals in reverse.
Well, one thing we can be proud of, though, the Melanin Mindset made its first year in 2022, friend.
Yes, we did.
We hit our first year in 2022, and if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You got a whole year out of the Melanin Mindset, y'all. That's 50 plus
cool.
episodes.
That was our consistency. So we stayed consistent with that. Definitely. I did have some great times this year. Like I went to some great parties and hanging out and just being with friends and family and loved ones. I feel like I did a lot of that this year, and I'm very grateful and appreciative of that. So maybe I didn't do without my goals because I was too busy spending time with friends and family. So I guess it's not a bad thing.
I don't think that's a bad thing. We had a lot of wins this year. Y'all, I went to my first concert this year, and don't judge me. I went to my first concert in 2022, and it had to be the best concert. I have nothing to compare it to, friend.
Yeah, I know, but it was a really good concert. It was really good. We went to see Lizzo, and it was freaking amazing. She outdid herself. Like she put on a show. I have been hearing like a lot of people are back because we outside now, We outside. We still spreading COVID around, but we outside.
A whole new girl. We got a whole new strain in 2023. What you mean? Like we're coming out with new editions of COVID at this point.
There's been a lot of concerts, and honestly, I haven't been hearing great things about all these people who done came back because they still dealing with their own trauma. But Lizzo delivered. When I say she delivered, she delivered.
She performed.
Yes.
Every dollar that was spent on a ticket was well spent. Like we paid her well to do what she did. Now, I don't know if I can say the same for Lotto, honey. Her opening act, Lotto was not it. And I'm sorry.
It
I was
was like
definitely let down. I'm a Lotto
it was like
fan, so I was
okay.
let down.
I felt like it was something to do while we waited.
Yeah, Lotto wasn't
I
given.
mean, yeah, it wasn't memorable, but I mean, I'm proud of her for doing her thing. She came out there, she tried.
But I feel bad for the dude she called up on the stage. Homie was hype. She called him up on stage like he was about to get a whole lap dance. They set him in the middle of the stage and walked in circles around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poor
It
fella.
you know what though? Now she might have got better. We went to the first show
Right.
of the tour. So
Valid.
she may have gotten better with feedback and stuff as we go along. It's just for us, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Lizzo made up for it.
it
I'll just say
definitely,
that. Lizzo made up for
most
it.
definitely, most
You
definitely.
had another baby graduate, friend. 2022 wasn't
I
all bad.
absolutely did. That's
You had
no, I
another
said
baby
for my
graduate.
like when I look at it from the perspective of like my family and friends winning, like as a collective, we had an awesome freaking year. But when I just look at my personal, yeah, hopefully I do
Yeah.
better this year.
Looking back at my personal, it definitely
My
was a hard one. And
yeah,
I'll get into that after we finish talking about some more happy things. And then
yeah.
we're going to open it up for y'all. Please share your joys from 2022 in the chat. If you had like a really high note in 2022, go ahead and drop it down in the comment section below and let us know what were some of your high highs for 2022. Even if you didn't smash your goals, what were some of your
Mm-hmm.
high highs? Okay. For me, Christmas was actually a really high high.
Nice.
For me, Christmas was a really high high. And the only reason I say that is because y'all, your girl Christmas shopped before the weekend before Christmas. That is a first. I shopped for quite a few people and it was done before the weekend before Christmas. I think it was one
Mm-hmm.
thing that I did the weekend before Christmas, but that was planned to go out that weekend. Let me see.
Yeah.
Well, that day I was smoking. I was clearly
Mm-hmm.
in 2023 I have not learned to pre-screen the comments
Mm-hmm. No, still
in
haven't.
2023. That is my low low before we get to the low lows. Yeah, but don't be shy, y'all. We see how many viewers we got out there right now. Let us know what were some really, really good moments for
What was a
2022.
high point in your year? Guess what? I had a first
Oh,
this year. I rode a jet ski.
you did.
It
I
was so cool. It was so cool.
I
Like
wish we
just
had a video clip to insert. I
it
really wish.
was so liberating. Like there's something about a large body of water that is just so calming and frightening at the same time.
I saw some of those video clips and I got squeamish and I wasn't even on the boat. I wasn't even on the boat. And I'm talking about I want to go on a
It's so
cruise. I don't know how that's gonna go.
yeah, I don't know. It was so funny though because my husband was like he was not trying to get on this jet ski at all. He was not. But
Jimmy didn't want to get on the jet ski?
no, as the man was telling us the instructions, Jimmy is not a swimmer.
Oh.
He's not a swimmer. So, I mean, he could survive. He not going to die, but he's not a he gonna figure out how to get to where he not gonna die, but he's not a swimmer. So the man's telling us the instructions for the jet ski, and I'm like, babe, are you listening? He looking at me like, no, because I'm not getting on there. And I'm like, babe, you're not gonna get on with me. So
Nope.
no, no.
He's like, somebody got to survive for the kids.
I finally convinced him to get on with me, just for the guy to tell him that only one person could go on this particular jet ski that he already climbed on. So he went out by himself, and he went out by himself before I did.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. Oh, no, you're not. Fat Jesus, you're not ready. Ain't no way.
He said it was me and Jesus out there on that jet ski.
Oh man, I bet it wasn't Fat Jesus. Listen, he said he's ready to go jet ski. I ain't got time. Friend, should we tell them real quick? Because Fat Jesus is in the room, and y'all listen, we'll explain. And simply put, my husband got his hair trimmed for the first time. And I gave him what I called the Matt Camden. If you've ever watched Seventh Heaven, you know who Matt Camden is.
Oh my
And
gosh.
my husband had the feather flips and I mean it again, another video clip. If we could insert slow-mo here, it would have been perfect so y'all could have seen.
Check out our
But yeah,
Instagram. It'll be there.
yeah, check out Instagram. Oh, we should. We're gonna post that on
Yeah.
Instagram. Check
The
out if you want to
slow-mo,
see
the slow-mo effect Jesus's hair will be coming to an Instagram page near you.
Yes. What
Was
was
that a
that?
sound?
That
It was
was a
my
sound.
laptop. It was my laptop rubbing across the desk.
I was like, what was that?
Your face.
Because girl, please. I saw somebody say in 2023, God help my face match my actual what I intended to be. So in other words, their faces tell it all no matter what. Like, God help my face match what it is intended to be. And I don't know that that's ever. I'm all right with it. My face tells it all. It is what it is. I would not get on the jet ski, so I'm definitely Team Jimmy when it comes to if I would have gotten on that jet ski.
You wouldn't get on a jet ski?
Girl, I'm scared. That scares the fool out of me.
What are you scared of?
The water is bottomless. There's eventually a bottom, but by the time I get to it, you know,
you wouldn't make it there. You're very buoyant. You would just float along the top. I don't know why you.
All right, so let's talk about some failures. Failures in 2022. Let me get my notes back up because I'm not fooling with you today. So I made a comment earlier and said, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, right? So I think that it was an accomplishment in and of itself just to consider some things that could be done in 2022. One of which I was very hopeful that the Melanin Mindset will make it to 1 year, only because I am a notorious starter. I'm a notorious starter. And because I'm a notorious starter, I did not know that we could see it through to a year. And that's just me being honest. I am a notorious starter. Am I passionate about the Melanin Mindset? Heck yeah. Do I want the Melanin Mindset to go great places and be great things? Absolutely. But did I think that the actual Nappy Dreamer would have enough wherewithal to push through and do it? No.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, let's just be real. Okay. If you all follow us on social media, we post sporadically on different platforms. I would say we consistently put something out each week, but where you'll find it is really up to the cards. Okay.
Yeah.
So we do consistently put out content. It's just where you're going to find the content. Is it going to be an Instagram post or will it be TikTok? TikTok just seems to be easier these days. Let's just be honest. All right. So, that is one of the things that I would say, because I do a lot of the graphics and stuff for us, and that would entail trying to get some more social media content. So that was definitely a fail for me this year. Yeah. I'm mad you laughed at that, friend.
I mean, because technically it was a fail for both of us. So, like, I don't even have nothing to say because I could very much well do the exact same thing. Just, I didn't.
Well, hello with the wins. We got some wins coming in through the chat. You want to read that one, friend?
Went to my first concert. Yes, she did. Bought my second card. Yes, she did. Started making more choreography. Okay, with the wins.
Hello.
With the wins for 2022.
Yes, we got 2 rounds of applause on that one. That's good. Great stuff. So let me see.
Most people know that I'm live right now. My phone has rang 4 times. And these are people who I would think would know I'm live right now.
Friend, you should answer them and be like, I know you tuned into the Melanin Mindset right now, so why are you calling? You see I'm live.
This call, I know they're not tuned in, but still. I don't know. They'll call another family member, hopefully. If it's important enough.
Oh, I can't. You don't need to make an all-call, friend, before we keep going. Was there anything that was like super heavy on your heart for 2022 that you weren't able to hit?
Yeah, but I don't want to talk about it.
And that's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. All right, so one of the things that kind of hit me hard in 2022 was I had to realize that the people who I expected most to be in my corner would not always be there. That was something heavy for me, and it worked across the board. I'm going to just say across the board. I'll make a reference to work. with that, oh, that was a win. Y'all, I got a promotion last year.
Yes, round of applause.
Come on. But leading up to said promotion were lots of obstacles. And I found out everybody what's the old folks phrase? All skin folk and kin folk.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
There we go. I had to
Mm-hmm.
learn a tough lesson that all skin folk ain't kin folk, honey.
Ain't kinfolk.
They ain't kinfolk, honey. So it's like you're going through different trials and tribulations. Let's just put it
Mm-hmm.
like that. And you find yourself in a place where it's like you're being sincere, but it's being accepted in an ill fashion. And that was a hard realization that I came to in 2022. So that was one of my lows for 2022.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That was definitely one of my lows. Is it anticipating support where support wouldn't come from? And that was one for me. What about you, Fran?
I feel like that's a rough one for a lot of people. Like I feel like I'm a professional helper. Like I can tell people how to do what they need to do and help them do what they need to do. But then like when it comes to me, like I don't feel like I have that same level of support around me, which in turn is why I barely ever hit any goals I create. Cuz I don't have an accountability person for the goals that I've set. Maybe because my circle is so similar, we got the same daggone goals and we all struggling with the same thing. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you how
Like
valid
the
that is.
blind leading the blind, and we ain't gonna get nowhere. We walking around in circles.
Listen, friend, I'm sorry. I can't even knock you for that one because that's true. I'll set and set and set. And it's true. We do. If you it's like you have the same anticipation and you can't quite, like you said, the blind leading the blind, you can't quite find your way to it. And it's like, well, I want to get there. Ain't like you can show me my way to it and I can't show you because
Hmm.
I'm trying to get there too.
Yeah,
So yeah, coming to that place with that.
a little gassy.
Shut up.
You act like it's snuck
Oh
up on you. Came out of nowhere.
girl, this thing got a little fizz to it. Okay, so it caught me off guard. It went through my nose, is what messed me up. It came out
Oh,
my nose.
okay.
It was like, ooh, that
Don't have
wasn't
no
that
bubbles
didn't.
coming out of your nose on live.
Girl, that'll be a gift real quick.
Hmm.
Anywho, but friend, what about understanding? He said, oh,
Yeah.
what about removing people from your circle? Like how you said your circle is the way it is, but what about removing people from your circle? And I'll give an example. So a lot of posts that went up on New Year,
Hmm.
when I say that the wave of, oh, I'm cutting you off. If you ain't call me, I'm cutting you off in 2023. Oh, my phone about to be dry as the desert in 2023. Oh, I'm not going to be having nobody, they're not going to be reaching out to nobody who don't reach out to me in 2023. Well, listen, can I tell you something? If you don't reach out to somebody and they don't reach out to you because you ain't reach out to them, ain't nobody talking to nobody. Like,
That part.
it's
That
just
part.
a trickle down effect. Like, I call
It's
you,
like it's one of those things that I don't feel like needs to be announced. Like
right.
if you're being genuine, like I need to change some things within me. Because let me tell you, what most people fail to acknowledge, I ain't gonna say realize because I feel like but what most people fail to acknowledge is that the only person you can change is you. So if the only person you could change is you, then the only person that you're saying stuff to that matters is you. What is the point of posting? I'm cutting people off. Da, 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 da. Am I supposed to respond and go, oh, please don't cut me off? Like you put that, it's like, say less. I'll help you out. I'll cut you off first.
Oh
Like you
man.
put that out there, it's gonna be people you wasn't talking about that's gonna be like, I don't have time for the nonsense. This person already with the nonsense by posting that. So be careful, like what you putting out here, because you might have that one good person that you feel as though you can lean on, but because you put that out there, they're not trying to talk to you either.
Right. They're like, oh, so you're cutting me off because okay,
You
great.
cutting people off. Okay, say less. I'll help you out.
But for remember the post I shared with you earlier in the week, it says everybody talks about cutting people off, but nobody really talks about the grief that comes with having to stand firm on the decision and knowing it's not what you wanted, but what was necessary for your well being. So when
Yeah.
it comes down to removing people from your circle, where it's like we've reached that last point where we're not growing and we're not trying and you're not encouraging me and I'm not encouraging you. It's
Mhm.
no benefit in this relationship at that point. And it's not necessarily cutting people off at that point. It's I have outgrown this situation or this scenario.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? When you reach that point where you realize as a grown up, like you put on your big girl panties and you like, oh man, I really have outgrown this situation. Nobody talks about the hurt that you actually endure. And that's not a Facebook post. It
That's
won't be
not a
a
Facebook
Facebook
post.
post.
We don't see that. We don't see that. And I think everybody can relate to that. Like I feel like we've all been through a point in our in life or time where you had a close family member or a close friend that you just realized like this relationship the way it was, because I also feel like cutting people off doesn't mean you hate them,
Right.
but it may mean that um the time spent together is dramatically reduced. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I've had to do that with a lot. I ain't gonna say a lot because I'm not that type of person. I'm gonna say a couple. There's a few people in my life who, just had to be. Yeah, nothing. I have nothing to say because it was just like, all right, that's enough of that.
Listen, I was a serial cutter offer.
Mhm.
But then I reached the point where I'm like, why do I have to let you like you don't and I don't know. I didn't post on social media that I was cutting people off.
Mhm.
I just kind of did it. Like
Yeah.
I just
But
stopped
what you
answering the phone. I just stopped allowing you into my mental space, you know?
Yeah, but to
It wasn't
what your previous comment was like, yeah, no, we don't
yeah,
talk about, like, for me, I'll give an example of one person who I had come to a solid realization that this will go no further than what it is now. But we had so many good memories together. You go through a grieving period of like, is this the right thing? Should I try? Should I try to reach out and communicate more? Or a lot of times there's hurt that happens between, especially friendships. And
facts.
it's like, you try to hash it out. Of course, everyone gets defensive. Well, no, that's not what I mean. That's not what I meant. But if that's what I felt, and after a while it gets exhausting, it's just like, whatever, that's over. But it sucks that it feels sucky. Like
Yeah,
we
and
could
it's
have been great
hard.
together, but you're an asshole.
It gets so hard when you're in a place where you're like, that was really I thought we were friends, like I'm still your friend but you're not mine, and it's like having to come to understand that they are really not my friend. And it's like,
Hmm.
bro, I'll use me as an example. I like you said you had one, I have one that was, I mean, from diapers, bruh, and I had to come to a place where I was like, maybe they're really not my friend. Like I'm their
Hmm.
friend, and there's no doubt about it. I was their friend 10 toes down, four flats on the
Yeah.
Cadillac.
Yeah.
But I had to understand like this is not what friendship
Did you
is.
say four flats on a Cadillac?
Sure did, honey.
Okay.
Four
I was
flats
making
on a
sure that's what I
Cadillac.
heard. I was
Yes,
making sure
let's see.
that, I cut people off in 2022 without a post, no beef, but we're not going in the same direction, and I couldn't move where I was going with that way. I know that's right.
Yep, so
Yeah, bag
true.
lady, put your bags down.
I'm so done. You're gonna hurt your
Hmm.
back, honey.
I think people cut off folks for dumb reasons most time. To be honest, it's become a fad. Yes, especially on
Cancel
social
culture.
media.
Cancel
Especially
culture.
on social media. And half the times they be hollering
Oh,
on social media talking about cutting people off, but texting them on the side. You ain't cut nobody off.
yes, and then the underhanded comments, right? When they have the underhanded comments, and then it's like, but you still are conversing with this person, but that's somebody you're talking about. Like they're your friend, you are not their friend, and
Mm-hmm.
that's where, yeah, that was same thing, full circle.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that hurt that you go through, that animosity that you feel inside of yourself, like, why do I surround myself with these people, girl? Huh? Why do I allow myself to be around these people who are not here
Mm-hmm.
for me?
Yeah.
That
Hmm.
is the hurtful
That's a
part
tough
that we
one. That's
struggle.
a tough one.
That's the one that is hard to come to, like, how am I letting these people around me that
Why
are
my
just
camera
not,
keep
they're
moving?
not here for me? I don't know. Do, 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 do. But yeah, no, it's hard to understand that I am being sincere and this person is playing off of that. And that's hard. And if you are letting someone go, I'm not going to say cutting people off because cancel culture is annoying. Um,
Mhm.
but when you're allowing them to move away out of your space,
Yeah.
I'm allowing you to transition out of my space. I'm no longer holding on to the other side of the tether. You know what I mean? Like as you walk further away, I've let the rope go. I'm not pulling you back at this point. You can come back if you want because I'm not shutting the door, but at the same time I can't allow myself to hurt as a
Mhm.
result of you being you. So we got another comment here in the chat. And then y'all, we got a commercial. It's 2023, but we still get paid by these people. There's a difference between creating distance and being a mean person.
Yes.
Distance for well-being.
Yeah.
Distance for mental well-being. Absolutely. I
Mhm.
agree 2000%. I said I wasn't giving these away, but here you go.
Yeah.
All right. So we got another one before we go.
Cut
The
off
cutoff
issue for
issue.
many is people want perfection from their peers, and meanwhile they're the worst. And so, oh yeah, yeah, that part.
That right there. Absolutely. And exploiting your
Mhm.
peers as
Mhm.
a means of you cutting them off. Like, come on, man. You making issues where ain't no issues.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So just in case you didn't already know, and you should at this point, this is season 2, episode 6. We are brand ambassadors for Dianu Apparel. When we come back, we're going to be looking at the comment section to see who all has shared some of those realizations from 2022, and we will be moving forward into the next phase of our conversation. But just in case, use promo code Melanin Mindset to save 15% on your purchases, clearance included. We'll see y'all in about 45 seconds. What's good, Mindset family? The Melanin Mindset is thrilled to announce we are the newest brand ambassadors for Dianu Apparel. Dianu Apparel is a black-owned apparel company that offers trendy African-inspired prints in each and every garment. They're offering our listeners 15% off their purchases just by using promo code Melanin Mindset. There's something for him, there's something for her, and there's even something for the kids. So head right over to dianu.com using the description link down below, or just simply enter Melanin Mindset at checkout and save today. Welcome back, y'all. And just like we say at the beginning of the episode, we see these numbers creeping up. Thank you, by the way. Go
Mhm.
ahead and hit that share button. Make sure you share this with someone you care about so that they can tune in and come converse with us tonight about Happy New Year, maybe. Right? If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that button and turn on the notification bells. Find us on Facebook, The Melanin Mindset, TikTok, The Melanin Mindset, Instagram and Twitter, Melanin Mindset _ And again, until somebody else submits a new photo, we will be showing Nick and Naya in their adorable Dianu outfits. And we got to get a different one, friend. They have more than one. All
It's
right.
gonna be me.
Oh, it's going to be you? I
It's
need to
gonna
do
be
mine
me.
too. I got a couple of outfits. And so we're
Mhm.
going to drop some photos up here for y'all as well until y'all start to go ahead and turn those in. Because I checked the Dianu thing today and, it's people shopping. So go on and post these pictures.
Yes.
It's people
Yeah.
shopping. Please go ahead and post these pictures.
Mhm. This
So,
comment right here. I
wow.
realized that I didn't need what I thought I needed in 2022, both personally and professionally. Let me tell you this, I feel this so heavy right now. Like, I feel like there was a lot of me wanting a companion for certain endeavors, or me feeling like I needed something else in order to complete said task. And I have come to the realization that I don't. I am enough. I'm enough. And I'm gonna
I
do
don't
what I
have
got to
no.
do with just me.
Yes, I I will say I realize, but am still a little fearful to act on the fact
Mm-hmm.
that if it's a thought, I can say it. That's my biggest drawback. I have a thought or an idea, and I am fearful to speak on it.
Hmm.
That is a transparent moment. I can have an
Mm-hmm.
idea, I can have a thought. It could be a great concept, but I am fearful of acting on it. Now, am I afraid of succeeding? No, no.
I don't
Am
know.
I? It's that's the thing. Like, am I afraid of succeeding?
Mm-hmm.
Cause y'all, I be having some bomb ideas, and I don't
Okay.
say anything. I don't say a word. So I came to that realization in 2022 that I'm definitely more cautious than I need to be.
Okay. And I think
Yeah,
I'm not cautious enough.
I'm more cautious than I need to be. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be more cautious this year. I'm not cautious enough. I'm too go with the flow. Because I will go with anybody's flow. I need to have my own doggone flow.
Let's see. We got some more comments coming in. Let me see. Fear of success can be greater than fear of failure. Listen, I'm gonna be real. Sometimes it's like my brain. I just recently had an idea, and I was thinking to myself, I'm about to go through a 21-day process. I am going to use those 21 days to bring in as much energy to that concept as possible. So at the end of
Hmm.
my 21 days, I can go ahead and push the concept out, right? But just
Yeah.
the idea that the 21 days starts tomorrow petrifies me.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
It petrifies me.
listen, like I don't, most of the people in our group, they know it, like it's fasting time. Most people do some type of fast in the beginning of the year, whether it's for health or religious or just to reset your body. People are doing 3-day
Growth.
detoxes. People are doing setting goals and setting tasks. January is like the month that kind of sets your direction for the rest of the year. So I'm sitting here and I went all day with no car, so I couldn't go to the store. And I'm sitting here now and we're doing the podcast, and I'm like, I still did not go grocery shopping for the things that I need to start this fast tomorrow. So I Instacarted it. So now I'm good. So it's like I have to stop. It was like a moment of stop making excuses, just make it work.
Friend, that's a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's
Stop
going to go up
making
on the Melanin
excuses, just
Mindset.
make it work.
We're going to put that on the Melanin Mindset t-shirt, and it's going to be like 2023. Stop making excuses. Just make it work.
Yeah, this a good one shirt. This a good shirt too, right here. What if I'm as good as I think I am? How
Uh-huh.
about that? How about that? What
Right. What if
if?
I actually do well? Cause see, it's like we focus so much on the what my okay. I can't say we. Let me talk about myself. Ooh,
Mm-hmm.
let me talk about me. My dilemma is almost exactly that. What if this takes off? Do I have the time to incubate this thought or process? Do I have the free moments to pour into this idea? That is what worries me, and I want to let those types of worries go in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
That is something for me. But friend, let's talk about some things that they can look forward to in 2023. Do you have anything
Mm-hmm.
that you're looking forward to in particular?
I don't. I don't, and I feel like that's why this fasting period is gonna be a very special and transitioning for me, because I just need to reset my brain and my thought process of everything right now.
Yeah, as far as
So ask me
personal,
again February 1st.
I can't, friend. So when I was putting notes down, right, and I'm like, what are we looking forward to 2023? Everything that I thought about was geared toward the melanin mindset. And I'm like, no, girl, you need something for you.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have for me in 2023? That's a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
What do I have for me and 2023? I can't think of anything either. Y'all, if y'all have some ideas for 2023, go on and drop them. But as far as the melanin mindset is concerned, I do have some dreams for the melanin mindset.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
closing the door on 2 years. That'll come
Yeah.
around in November. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something I'm looking for the melanin mindset. More authentic content. I think we have been as genuine with you all as humanly possible at this point. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know that we are here and we are here authentically, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah. So that'd be good. I see you put on here possible speaking opportunities, and we actually have one coming up in February, but we'll keep you posted on that if that's actually a go. which I think would be very cool because it would be for Black History Month. And what's blacker than the Melanin Mindset?
Period. Period. Listen, if y'all want to see certain content from the Melanin Mindset, we want to incorporate more viewer suggestions.
Yeah,
We really do. We want to
do.
incorporate more viewing suggestions. I would hope that we could get that MF and reunion going for 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just like a small picnic, like meet us here.
Okay, that
We want
sounds
to
cool.
we want to meet the MFers, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
We do. We want to meet y'all in a safe environment.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. Um, that would be something I would hope for in 2023. As black as under the bed. Period.
I'm done.
What was something else I put? Travel somewhere.
Yeah.
Yo, high key. Colorado is like at the top of the list for awesome content for the Melanin Mindset. I'm just saying.
I mean, I did want to go for my birthday.
Friend, anything's possible at this point. Y'all, please tell my friend that we need to put something together for her devilish birthday. Cause in a second, I'm about to just go ahead and book some stuff, and she gonna have to show up because my money is spent. Okay,
Dang.
and that's where I'm at right now with this whole situation. All right. Oh, word up, word up. Thank you, thank you. We appreciate all that support. He said he'll be there, so it'll be safe. It will
Mm-hmm.
definitely be somewhere in Florida because our first meet and greet don't need to be in the A. Let's just be honest.
No.
Nah, our first meet and
Okay.
greet don't need to be in the A, bro.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I think our first meet and greet might be Orlando. Y'all, listen, comment down below, even if you're watching the playback. Where should the Melanin Mindset's first meet and greet be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we have to bring out some Grandpa C's treats. I'll pack up some cookies and cakes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Essence Fest.
Yes, I've
Yeah,
been wanting to do Essence for so long. It's happening this year. It's a thing.
yeah.
We're gonna
The
do it.
Melanin Mindset will be there at Essence Festival. So y'all go
Mm-hmm.
on and get your tickets. So if y'all want to catch us there, you can. But that meet and greet idea, I really would like to have the MFN reunion, which is, the Mindset family reunion, where we
Mm-hmm.
come together and we do something. I'm not crazy enough, and I love y'all. Don't get it twisted. I'm not crazy enough to be like, oh, like some of these content creators, they be like, oh, we're gonna get an Airbnb and all stay together. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Mhm.
We will definitely be safe.
The fair is now. The fair is Sunday. Sunday's the first day of the fair,
Down there?
I think, or Saturday. Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
And how long is your fair?
Until this year it's until the 30th or 31st.
You know what? We might have to slide down there for the fair because Martin Luther King Day we close. So
Yeah.
we might can pull that off. I think that'll be great content. Look at that. See, they're creating content in
Mhm.
2023.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
we're looking to do more vlog style stuff too, so that y'all can kind of see who we are outside of these argumentative conversations we pose y'all with every Monday.
Mhm. Mhm.
She said
Oh,
Friday. Okay,
Friday.
okay.
Friday's the first day.
Bet, bet, bet. And
I
friend,
can't
what
wait to
about
get some kettle corn. That's like that's my first stop.
you
I'm
getting
going to
kettle
get
corn,
kettle
friend?
corn. Yes.
With the sugar on it?
Yeah, I don't know what's on it, but it's delicious.
Okay.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it, and it will be in my closet until I can eat it.
Oh, hold up.
It will be right there. I am going to lock it up, and it will be there until I can eat it. I might have to wait until like closer to the end and just go like that last day of the fair so that it's fresh.
And your fair lasts until the 30th, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah. No, we'll have to. I definitely want to come. I haven't been to a fair in a hot minute.
Really?
No, I haven't. I
I go
definitely
every
want to
year
go.
because I got kids who dance, and
Super
they're
valid.
always performing.
Super valid. So, what about branding in 2023, friend? I know I haven't discussed this with you, but we need to
Mm-hmm.
set up another photo shoot with Rose.
We do.
I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Would you not say the video or photo content we have on our flyers has not been bomb?
It is
all of
very nice.
2022.
It is
We had
nice.
a photo shoot with someone named Rels, and he is an amazing photographer. He edited us, made us look more gorgeous than we already are. I'm just saying, let's be real. We kind of cute
Mhm.
without it,
I mean, he ain't have to do
but
that much. He had to do that much editing, but
he ain't have to do that
he
much.
did it.
But
He went off. He
he
went off.
definitely, yeah, he definitely did his thing with our photo shoot, and I look forward to doing more of that, and maybe catching more behind the scenes content for y'all. Um,
Mhm.
maybe I know people have commented and people have left messages and things like that they want to see more of the husbands. How do you feel about that?
Okay. That's what
Mm.
y'all really want.
If y'all, yeah.
I feel like it's one of those purchases you're gonna look for your receipt and you're gonna want to return it.
Oh, listen, when we have the
We'll give
husbands,
you a try. We'll give you a free trial.
on with us,
It is
it
very
it's
entertaining.
it's yeah. They don't listen to us. That's the problem.
Leave my dad alone.
Listen, since they
Mm,
don't listen to us, then it's like, do we really want to? Listen, do we really want to deal with them or
mm,
not?
mm,
So it's that is the thing. So
mhm,
whereas we do respect the fact that y'all want to see the husbands, you have to
mhm.
also honor the fact that the melanin mindset has to deal with the husbands in person when y'all ask for them to be on camera. So I'm just gonna put that out there.
Friend, did you make me a shirt like that?
Oh, so in Black History Month, y'all, the Melanin Mindset will have a special edition of the Melanin Mindset shirt, and you will not be able to select your print, but it will have an African inspired print on your shirt. So it is literally the luck of the draw. If you'd like to order a Melanin Mindset Black History themed shirt, you will get an African print, but you will not know what print you will be receiving. There's
Mm-hmm.
that. So I think that warrants an applause. It will be available in hoodies and t-shirts, and there will be limited quantities. So you can get your pre-order in, and that might help you a little bit, but there will be
Mm-hmm.
limited quantities, so they will go. There's that. Friend, I do need to send you one. I need to send you
Mm-hmm.
one. We're gonna get
Couldn't
FOMO.
remember. When I saw you with it on, I was like, did she bring me one of those? And if she did, where is it? I couldn't remember.
No, friend. We got these ran off. I ran this one off, and I ran off and came on down for Christmas.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, so there'll be t-shirts and hoodies, and again, limited quantities, but y'all, we'll be giving you some more links on that. So friend, as we close out the episode, I think that the best thing to say as a tip of the week is the same thing that I said when we talked about our failures. If you That's what I just said. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And with that
Mm-hmm.
being said, y'all, come into 2023 with a mindset that you are of value and you are capable of accomplishing something. And that's not to say put hard rules on yourself and be sad if you don't reach those hard rules that you've placed for yourself. It is to say
Mm-hmm.
that if you take your leap of faith, you just might land. That's all I have to say about that.
That's
Friend,
some good
do you
stuff.
have do you have anything for the people before we go?
Mm-mm.
All right, well, make sure y'all shop Deanu, y'all, because yes, we want to have more brand deals, but right now we got that one, and we need your support to keep it. Thank you so much for tuning into the Melanin Mindset. We'll see y'all on Monday. We out. Peace.